Good evening, everyone, and welcome. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Abby Smith. I'm the head of Upper School, and I'm delighted to be able to welcome you all to tonight. You're in for a huge treat. I know for some of you, this might be your first Upper School concert that you're coming to, and for some of you, it might be your last. So lots of big feelings probably in both of those cases of excitement, and then maybe a little bit of nostalgia already setting in. Our performing arts at Sanford is phenomenal. I think each performance and each time we have a chance to interact with the productions that come out of our performing arts department, we're all floored. And so I imagine that there'll be some of that again tonight. I want to let you know that there's going to be some transitions happening on stage. We have 4 ensembles that are performing tonight: our concert choir and concert band, and our vocal ensemble and our rock band. And so there will be some transitions here and there that we'll sit through. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Mullish, and we will start out with concert band tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. Take care.
Rehearsed earlier this year by Gerard Hall, music educator and the 2024 DMEA Junior Band Guest Conductor. It was written to evoke the feeling of the most famous dog sled race in the United States, the Iditarod, which takes place annually in March. The journey from Anchorage to Nome takes anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks over nearly 1,000 miles, often consisting of sub-zero temperatures, blizzard conditions, and gale-force winds for the dogs and the mushers alike. Hall's composition evokes the beautiful Alaskan landscape and determination of the sled dogs and was written to honor their perseverance, courage, and the bond between driver and dog. We hope you enjoyed Across the Alaskan Snow.
Happy Xmas, War is Over was written and sung by John Lennon and Yoko Ono and performed alongside the Plastic Ono Band and the Harlem Community Choir in 1971. It originated as a protest song against the Vietnam War, but quickly became a Christmas standard, covered by a variety of artists in the years since. The song peaked at number 4 in the UK upon release, and then again at number 2 after John Lennon's death in December of 1980. This arrangement by Tom Wallace for concert band channels much of the original feelings and sentiment, but embellishes it with a sometimes jazzy, sometimes march-like percussion section and some heavily syncopated group rhythms. Featuring Tegan Kovacs on trumpet, we hope you enjoy Happy Xmas, War is Over.
Composed in 2003 by contemporary concert band composer Richard Saucedo, Awakening Hills is named for the Loess Hills, a scenic land formation that travels through Iowa, Missouri, Nebraska, and Kansas. The piece contrasts the powerful overture-style introduction and ending with a serene, flowing, lyrical middle section featuring the flutes. The opening melodic statement in the woodwinds is repeated in different keys, tempo styles, and note lengths, acting as a motif throughout the piece. Featuring Abigail Smith on the flutes, we hope you enjoy Awakening Hills.
Dragonborn is the theme song to the 2011 Game of the Year Skyrim. Composed by Jeremy Soule, it is a Nordic-influenced piece of music that features a 30-person chorus singing in a language created for the game. The song and the game itself tells the story of the chosen warrior, the Dragonborn, who is patrolled to save the world from a dragon prophecy to destroy it. The arrangement by Patrick Glenn Harper for concert band stays true to the original, combining powerful percussion and heavy brass fanfares with woodwind flourishes and syncopated rhythms in a slow 12/8 time signature. We hope you enjoy Dragonborn.
Thank you very much. As Mrs. Smith said, we're going to make a quick transition over to choir now. I wanted to give one more shout out though to our ever consistent and amazing piccolo player, Mr. William Pedersen, if we could give him a hand for lending his talents to the stage. We're going to bring out the risers and choir will be starting in a couple of minutes. Thank you guys so much.
A noi You just heard our first song, Saludo, Saludo. Saludo, Saludo is an example of a Puerto Rican carol sung during a festive parranda, or trullas navideñas. A parranda is a gathering of friends and neighbors on Christmas evenings. During a parranda, everyone sings, while parranderos accompany with authentic instruments such as guitarras, tamboriles, maracas, palitos, and guiro. The translation of the song is, greeting, greeting, I come to greet. To Isabelino, it is nice to sing. We are happy to come and greet the friends of this holy home. Greetings to all we want to give with our presence and joyful singing.
Piro Shamashar, a Sar, was written by Naomi Shemer for a 1976 musical mounted by Tretron Bimot, based on the travels of Benjamin III, by Shulman Yaakov Abramovichev, best known by his pen name Mendele Moshe Sfornin. Mendele is usually considered the grandfather of Yiddish literature. The translation is, through the night the snow rested on my town. My beloved went to warm lands. Snow wraps my town, and the night is cold. My beloved will bring me a date. The honey of the fig, the sweetness of a carob. A caravan of camels carry the best. The son of my heart to me will return, and a golden orange will bring me from there. Snow wraps my town like a talit. From the warm lands, what have you brought? Snow on my town, snow on my face, and all my longing dwells in the fruit. Thank you.
Oh An enjoyable component of many Christmas services or concerts is the inclusion of Silent Night. This beautiful arrangement of the classic song has become a favorite with its authentic Celtic rhythms and unique harmonies. The lilting 9/8 time signature, combined with the peaceful violin obbligato, makes this a stunning addition to the canon of holiday favorites. Jody Cross will be joining us on violin.
Bill Withers, an American soul singer who wrote the timeless song Lovely Day in 1977. The song is a favorite for weddings and other celebrations because of its catchy bass line and upbeat lyrics. The song actually has a deeper meaning that speaks to the process of self-discovery, if we look past the song's obvious meaning. Lovely Day is fundamentally a song about finding joy and happiness in the here and now. It serves as a reminder to enjoy the little things in life and to find joy in the experiences that characterize the good life. The first line of the song, "When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes," expresses the notion that despite the challenges of life, we can choose to look for the good things and appreciate the beauty all around us. Finding happiness and contentment can frequently be as easy as concentrating on the people and experiences that make us happy, as these lyrics serve as a reminder. We will be joined by Nico McKetty and Mr. Molish on this song, and Elise Ayers is our soloist. No matter where you are in life right now, we hope you're able to be mindful and present and find happiness during this holiday season. It's gonna be
Our first song, O Come, O Come, Emmanuel, is a traditional carol set in an arrangement that combines ancient with modern in a masterful way. A cappella, with improvised vocal percussion, the chant melody gives way to a rhythmic texture that is layered with lines of flowing Latin chant, vocal ostinatos, and amazing contemporary harmonies. The plainchant melody is a Christian hymn for Advent, which is also often published in books of Christmas carols. The text was originally written in Latin. The hymn has its origins over 1,200 years ago in a monastic life in the 8th or 9th century. The Latin metrical form of the hymn was composed as early as the 12th century. This has become one of our favorite songs this semester. Our soloist was Juliet Prokopin.
Our second song of the set, Essenstein Rosensprogen by Michael Pretorius, is a Christmas carol and Marian hymn of German origin. It is most commonly translated into English as Lo, How a Rose Are Blooming, and is also called A Spotless Rose and Behold a Rose of Judah. The rose in the German text is a symbolic reference to the Virgin Mary. The hymn makes reference to the Old Testament prophecies of Isaiah, which in Christian interpretation foretell the incarnation of Jesus, and to the tree of Jesse, a traditional symbol of the lineage of Jesus. Because of its prophetic theme, the hymn is popular during the Christian season of Advent. The hymn has its roots in an unknown author before the 17th century. It first appeared in print in 1599 in Cologne and has since been published with a varying number of verses and in several translations. It is most commonly sung to a melody harmonized by the German composer Michael Pretorius in 1609. The hymn's popularity endures in the 20th and 21st centuries.
Yes.
It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas is a Christmas song written in 1951 by Meredith Willson, who also wrote the popular musical The Music Man. The song was originally titled It's Beginning to Look Like Christmas and has been recorded by many artists. Its first hit, a hit for Perry Como and Big Crosby, also recorded a version in the 1950s. A popular belief in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia holds that Meredith Willson wrote the song while staying in Yarmouth's Grand Hotel. The song refers to a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. The park being Frost Park, directly across the road from the Grand Hotel, which still operates in a newer building on the same site as the old hotel. It also makes mention of the 510, which was a store operating in Yarmouth at the time. It is also possible that the Grand Hotel Willson mentions in the song was inspired by the historic Park Inn Hotel in his hometown of Mason City, Iowa. The Park Inn Hotel is the last remaining hotel in the world designed by architect Frank Lloyd Wright and is situated in downtown Mason City overlooking Central Park. And now, it's beginning to look like Christmas, or it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, take a look at the 5 and 10, listening once again, with candy canes and silver lights aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door.
A pair of hobble lovers and a pair of lectures to the wish of Bonnie and Ben. A dog will talk will go for a walk, we'll hobble with Douglas and Ben. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that will sing within your heart.
Oh, 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 oh. I can hardly wait for school to start
It's
again.
beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that will sing right within your heart. Right within your heart.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
This could take all night. I think I need a devil to help me get things right. Hook me up a new revolution, 'cause this one is alive. We sat around laughing and watched the last one die. I'm looking in the sky to save me, looking for a sign of life, looking for something to help me burn out bright. I'm looking for a complication, looking 'cause I'm tired now. Make my way back home and I'm under my heart. If I'm not just impatience, it could win one night. I'd give it all away if you give me one last try. why they get low. Try to make this life my home. Looking in the sky to save me. Looking for a sign of life. Looking for something to help me burn out bright. I'm looking for a complication. Looking for some time of night. Make my way back home and I learn to. Looking in the sky to save me. Looking for a sign of life. Looking for something to help me burn out bright. I'm looking for a complication. Looking 'cause I'm tired of life. Make my way back home and I'll learn to fly high. Make my way back home and I'll learn to fly. Make my way back home and I'll learn to.
Released as the lead single of their third studio album, There's Nothing Left to Lose in 1999, Learn to Fly remains one of the Foo Fighters' most iconic and impactful songs of the last 25 years. It peaked at number 19 on the Billboard Top 100, their best chart to date, and their music video won a Grammy for Best Short Form Music Video in 2001, parodying 70s music movies like Airplane and Airport 1975. The song's lyrics have often been interpreted as the lead singer David Grohl's coming to terms with the death of Nirvana's lead singer Kurt Cobain, with whom Grohl performed as Nirvana's drummer until Cobain's death in 1994. Grohl's ability to learn to fly in his version of Moving On, starting in his own band, carrying the torch of rock and roll that grunge music lit at the start of the decade. Featuring Aidan McDermott on vocals. We hope you enjoy.
Cold as Ice was written and debuted on Foreigner's 1977 self-titled album, peaking later that year at number 6 on the Billboard Top 100. The vocals were recorded in one overnight session in Atlantic Studios in New York, and when the band left the studio, they discovered that it snowed all night and would end up being the coldest night on record in the history of the city. Songwriter and lead guitarist Mick Jones said about the song, "It was based on the idea of the stereotypical cold-hearted bad girl, but it wasn't aimed at anyone specific. Well, there was one girl at school that dumped me, so maybe the trauma stayed with me over the years and subconsciously filtered in." The other contributing factor was that it was about minus 20 degrees in New York City at the time we were writing it, which may have fed into the atmosphere. Featuring Abigail Smith and Charlie Harris on vocals and Wilson Land on guitar, we hope you enjoy.
Campbell Eckert, she's unfortunately sick tonight, and if you know Campbell, you know that she would be here unless she physically couldn't get out of bed. So that was a bummer. Campbell was originally going to sing the solo on this, and we found out this morning, and Campbell, being so awesome, emailed me at like 6:30 saying, "I can't be there tonight." So, after morning meeting, I grabbed these two amazing people and said, "Hey, do you want to try to learn a song in 12 hours and sing it tonight?" And they said, "Sure." And they took 3 class periods and learned it, and it sounds amazing because they're awesome people. So I want to give them a special recognition, Abigail and Charlie. So what you are about to hear is the second time we are doing this together, but it's going to be awesome regardless. I hope you enjoy.
Someday
Hypotheticals is the lead single off of Lake Street Dive's 2021 album, Obviously, which happens to be the first word sang in the song, which happens to be the first song on the album. Lake Street Dive was formed in 2004 when its 3 founding members were all enrolled at the New England Conservatory of Music in Boston, and its other 2 members were added in 2017 and 2021 in advance of album releases. Hypotheticals is the band's highest charting song, hitting number 2 on the Billboard Adult Alternative charts and number 44 on the Billboard Rock charts. It is a neo-funk song with heavy emphasis on syncopations, especially 16th notes, and challenged our band to subdivide and listen across the ensemble. Featuring Charlotte McLeod on vocals, we hope you enjoy Hypotheticals.
Obviously, we're at the beginning of something. I don't expect you to know how it's gonna go, but I believe we might be a home to something, and I just thought maybe you should know. I've been playing out a lot of hypotheticals in my mind. I've been writing your name down, let's go. Been imagining all the things you made that good. I see all the possibilities in my dream. Girl, don't you be living next to me. There's no way to see. Immediate action is unnecessary. It's a fatal attraction, it's a little scary. But I got a plan of attack and I'll get us there someday soon. I got a plan A and I got a plan B. And if it's absolutely necessary, we'll go to plan C. Whatever I gotta do to be with you. I've been playing out a lot of hypotheticals in my mind. I've been writing your name down, let's go. Been imagining all the things you and I could do. I've seen all the possibilities in my dreams. Girl, don't you should be living next to me. There's no way to see. Nobody can see into the future. Even the weatherman gets caught in the rain sometimes. But I see something in you that I've never seen before. And I can't be sure, no, maybe not, but I think it's worth a theoretically forever. We'll see what happens, but I hope we will never be apart. Hypothetically, yes. Theoretically forever. We'll see what happens, but I hope we will never be apart. Oh, hypothetically, yes. Theoretically forever. We'll see what happens, but I hope we will never be apart. Oh, hypothetically, yes. Theoretically forever. We'll see what happens, but I hope we will never be apart. Playing out a lot of hypotheticals. I've been writing your name down,
Good For You is the second of 2 #1 charting songs from Olivia Rodrigo's 2021 debut album Sour, the other being her breakthrough hit Driver's License. Rodrigo was a co-writer on the song, which received praise from critics and fans alike, acknowledging its pop-punk feel evoking the sounds of the 90s and 2000s. In fact, it sounded so similar to Paramore's hit song Misery Business that lead singer Hayley Williams is now credited as a co-writer of Good For You and receives royalties from the song to this day. Good For You peaked in the top 10 in over 20 different countries and ranks among the top 100 most streamed songs on Spotify with over 2.4 billion as of today. Featuring Juliette Procope on vocals, we hope you enjoy Good For You.
Good for you, I guess you moved on really easily. You found a new girl and it only took a couple weeks. Remember when you said that you wanted to give me the world? Good for you, I guess that you've been working on yourself. I guess that therapist I found for you should really help. Now you would be a better man for your brand new girl. Getting anyone, bought a new car and your car is really taking off. It's like you even happen, baby. What the heck is up with that? For you, it's like you never even met me. When you swore I thought I was your home. First you ever got that, but not that, not you. You will never have to hurt the way you know that I do. Good for you, you look happy now. Not me, if you never cared to ask. Good for you, you're doing great, I'll be without. Apathy is like a wound inside. Maybe I'm too emotional. Maybe you'll never care at all. Maybe I'm too emotional. Apathy is like a wound inside. Maybe I'm too emotional. Maybe you'll never care at all. I guess you moved on really easily.
Can we give all of our performers You never know what you're going to get at Sanford, from the Foo Fighters to Silent Night and everything in between. So well done. And Abby was right when she kicked us off, and she said we're in for a special night, because any night that the kids take the stage, the talent just oozes, and it gives us such pride to watch our students up here. And that happens for so many reasons, but it really starts with our colleagues, Jeff and Clint and Caitlin and Emily. Can we give them a big round of applause? And it's not just the performing arts at Sanford that's so special in our upper school. And you all know, and you see how hard your children are working throughout the school day. This is one aspect of our school that we're so proud of, whether it's academics or their sports, their other visual arts. And the team that Abby Smith is running in the upper school is so phenomenal. And I want to recognize her, all of our teachers, many of whom are in the audience. Thank you for all your hard work this fall. I know I'm in the mood for the holidays after these two concerts we've had tonight, and I hope you are as well. We wish you a wonderful holiday season and a beautiful 2025. I almost forgot this at the middle school concert, so I was told twice not to forget it in the upper school. If you are in attendance, whether you performed or just came to support your friends or your colleague who's here, it's a dress down day tomorrow, so enjoy that. Parents, grandparents, if you want to dress down day too, you can tell them in Sanford School said you can wear sweats to work, so you're in good shape. Thank you so much. Happy holidays.